Good morning. How are we all this morning? Yeah? Bright-tailed and bushy-eyed? Yeah. So the other way around. Let's have a chat, shall we? Have a seat. I'll grab your microphone as well. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Good. How was yesterday?
Busy. I think Mel Gibson was here, so it was packed. But it was a good day and everyone was really lovely.
So what we're going to talk about this morning, how you kind of got started in cosplay, how you kind of put your outfits and things together, and a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah, so it's all about you. So how did you get started?
So I've been doing it for like well over 10 years at this point. It kind of started when I was really big fans of like bands, like rock bands, and I just wanted to recreate their makeup. And then from there I was like, okay, now for a costume, now for this. And it just kind of progressively got bigger and bigger. And now we're here on a stage, so yeah.
So are you self-taught, or did you do work at college or anything like that?
No, I'm self-taught. So I just enjoy making things. And yeah, it was kind of like, I'm quite artsy, craftsy, painting, sticking. And yeah, I had like a lot of crafts to do. And then I was like, oh, I should try like sewing. And then I found out I was pretty good at it. So I was like, okay, I should like go further with this. And I like challenging myself, so yeah.
So who would you say was your biggest inspiration then when you started?
So I started ages ago and there was like barely any cosplayers, like it was barely a thing. So like the biggest ones were like 𝙁𝙄𝙉𝘿 and Jessica Negri. But the type of stuff they did was quite different to what I wanted to go into. And I don't know, like there wasn't really any kind of cosplay role models. So in that sense, I kind of looked at like singers and stuff that I liked, and I was like, okay, well they're creative and they did this, and mine is not the same. But yeah, people like as controversial as he is, like Marilyn Manson. I was like, okay, well he just kind of does his own thing. He doesn't care what people think. Because like a lot of people at first were like, what is this thing? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you dressing up as like these people that don't exist? And I was like, oh well, I enjoy it. Like, it's fun for me. I like it, and it's kind of like to push out that negativity, if you know what I mean. So yeah.
And I guess those people now are like, oh yeah, no, I get it. It's a massive thing. I mean, it's the same as Comic Cons in general. You know, 30 years ago, if you were going to a Comic Con, you didn't tell anybody because you know everyone's like, oh, what are you doing that for? And there'd be, 40 people in the room.
Yeah, I mean, like even now, to be fair, like when I say that to people, they're like, what, like nerdy thing is this? Like, what are you doing? But I really like it, and I quite like being a nerd. Like, I don't think it's something you should be ashamed of. Like, okay, they're not normal. Like, who is? Everyone's a bit awkward. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't awkward as well. And I think it's just nice that everyone has the encouragement and stuff to like just come together anyway. So yeah.
So what was the first character then that you ever cosplayed as? Can you remember?
The first thing that wasn't like a band member was 𝙁𝙄𝙉𝘿, which is a Vocaloid, it's the pink one. And I got an outfit that was like way too big for me, and I didn't know how to put on a wig. I didn't know how to do my makeup. I didn't know anything. And I just saw like loads of pictures of people online, and there wasn't like many, but I was like, oh my god, like I really want to look like this. And at the time they were all photoshopped, like I didn't know that. So I was like, oh my god, like my stuff doesn't look the same, like why doesn't it? But like obviously it was unattainable because it didn't exist in the first place. But yeah, it was like, it was kind of like a one and done. I never wore that one again. But like it actually pushed me because I was like, well, this one has like not gone how I wanted it, and that was a store-bought one. And I was like, okay, the next one that I make, I'm gonna make it like really good, and then I'm gonna be like really happy. So then the next one that I made was the medic from Team Fortress 2. And I made the whole thing like myself. I made the gun. I was like, I want to say like 15 maybe. Like I was pretty young. And I was like so worried because I was like, it's a man character, but I made it like a woman version. And I was like, no one's gonna know what this is. Like, this is so like, people are gonna think like, what are you doing? Like, because I didn't know how like the space was. So I was like, are they gonna be offended that like I've made this man into like a woman character? Like what will happen? But no, it was received like really, really well. And like the positive feedback just kind of encouraged me to like pursue it like professionally. So yeah.
And how did you find out about kind of different cosplay groups and stuff to get involved in? Because obviously you know, at 15, if you're not wearing it to school, are you? So, you know, how did you find out about that?
So I think it just came from being like online a lot. There wasn't really much in this country, if I'm honest. Like it was mainly America and like some Japan stuff. So I would just like watch videos. Like I never went to Comic Cons, right, because I didn't know they were a thing. So like I just watched videos of people dressing up, and they'd like have all like these like cosplay friends, and they'd like make all these videos, and I was like, oh, like I wish I had that, because none of my friends were like into that. Like I went to an all-girls school in Southeast London, so imagine, yeah. And I was like, oh damn, like I really wish like this was a thing. And then like I think like my brother, who's there, he was like, oh, there's this thing and it's called Comic Con, and like I don't know what it is, like we should go. So I was like, yeah, let's. Like I didn't really know, other than the San Diego one, like everyone knows what that is. And I was like, oh, okay, that would be cool. And then we went and had like a really good time. And yeah, it's cool, like all these years later, like we're still together doing it, so yeah.
So how do you decide which characters now? Is it still based on what you like, or on what you think, you know, you can look like as that character?
It's a little bit of both. So I will never cosplay something I don't like, just because I do it for me. Like I started the hobby doing it because I really love characters. I really want to look like I want to be them. Like they're so cool. And I think also because I was like kind of so awkward, I was like, oh well, this character wouldn't be like that. Like I want to be like that, so I can dress up and I can pretend, you know. And so now I kind of still, I'm like, if I really like a character, I cosplay them. Like I know this is from Arcane, which is like a super popular show, but I play League of Legends a lot, and Caitlyn's my main, so that's why I wanted to be her, because like I actively play that game and I really want to be her. But on the odd occasion, people will tell me like, oh, you look like this, you look like that, and I'll just kind of recreate it like for fun. Like I won't do it like an in-depth thing, I'll just do like a look or something, which is like pretty fun. But yeah, I don't really like to do it just because it's popular. Like I'm not, like it's fine if people want to do that, like I'm never going to tell someone don't, but just for me personally, I wouldn't.
So talk us a little bit through this, and what's the process of making the outfit you're wearing currently?
Okay, should I stand up?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, it's a bit long, but this is like, it was like a wiggle dress pattern, and I added like ruffling to the bottom to make it like the swishy. In the show, she kind of runs a lot and it kind of swishes with her. So I use like chiffon to make it kind of flow nicer. All of these bits are like 3D printed, and this was my first 3D printing project. Like I'd never used a 3D printer before. My brother showed me how he had one, and he was like, let's just see what we can do. And yeah, like I figured it out, and a lot of it is like this is like upholstery leather. Like it's not real, it's like fake, but it's for outdoor chairs, and it's now my belt. It's just like a lot of sewing, gluing, sticking, these shoes, I wear them normally, so like the stuff on it can come off. So like these are just like temporarily taped in, and the same with these, because I like my boots and I don't want to ruin them. Yeah, so like a lot of it is like looking at pictures of the character and trying to get it similar, trying to get it just to look the same. So yeah.
Obviously, some cosplay costumes can cost a lot of money and run into hundreds of pounds and things like that. What advice would you say to people that maybe haven't got that budget or just kind of starting out?
I would say, first of all, you don't need to spend a ridiculous amount of money. And I think a lot of places that are charging like thousands and thousands, they're not worth it. Don't fall into this trap of like, oh, I have to have money, or like, I have to do this, because like, when I started out like years and years ago, there was nowhere that sold any costume. So like, I had to make it, like that's why I started with making it. So you can do so much with like what you have at home, and I don't think people realize. It can be really good as well if you've got like, if you look at like a really basic cartoon character, something like Mabel and Dipper from Adventure Time, or like Adventure Time, Gravity Falls, or like something like Rick and Morty, where it's just like a top, some trousers, that can be like a really easy way to just kind of get yourself in there without like spending a ridiculous amount on like some random armor that you'll wear for 5 minutes once. So I would recommend like, don't break your bank, because it's really not worth it. And like I hear stories of people like, oh, I took out this loan like to get like this stormtrooper armor, and it's like, okay, that's really cool, like you've got your stormtrooper, but like your livelihood is worth more than that. So like don't let it get in the way of like common sense.
Anyone that would, like with yesterday's masquerade for example, anyone that's considering entering a masquerade, what advice would you give them? Because obviously there's some nerves go on beforehand, but what would you say to them?
I would say just like, go for it, like just do it. It can be really nerve-wracking. Like I would be lying if I said it's really easy. Like it takes a lot of like guts and bravery, and like it's a stage of like a bunch of people and they're looking at you. Like I get it, but I promise you, when you're actually on the stage, it kind of just goes by really quick, and you kind of like, you do it and then you come off, and then it's kind of like, I can't believe that just happened. But don't worry, like we're really nice as well. Like I did it with Mai, who's over there. We judge together. It's really nice. it's really nice. Like it's really sweet. It's very like just wholesome. Don't worry about it. It's nothing is that deep. Like it's just a bit of fun. If you want to do it, it's there. I would really highly encourage you to come, because like we see so many people come through like our desks, and they have like the most elaborate, like crazy costume, and I'll go, oh, you were coming to the masquerade? And they're like, no, I'm not. So yeah, just do it. If you're in 2 months, just do it.
And the prizes can be pretty good as well.
Yeah, the prizes are like money, so like do it.
So how are you this morning? What time of day do you call this?
Hi, hello everyone, good morning. Showmasters is the highlight of my year as always. I was outside, but I brought a luggage in, so I had to do like checks, etc. Yeah, and then when they saw the guest pass, like, oh sorry, like it's okay, I'm human, we're all same. But yeah, hi everybody, welcome to Showmasters. I hope you're enjoying this year. Nice weather, hey.
So how did you get started in cosplaying? What was it that inspired you?
What's that? I'm a nurse by profession, and when we do nursing, you see, like we cannot wear nails, we cannot wear makeup. We're just in like our lowest form. So sometimes when I was like caring for other people, I would feel like I don't feel like beautiful. Like my heart feels full, but when I look at the mirror, like I feel like I've let myself go. And then when I cosplay, I feel like I can be like a girl again. I can feel beautiful. I like sewing things. I like making small plush things. Like I can let my creativity out. So for me, it's kind of like a relief from like maybe sometimes the melancholy of being a nurse, like trying to save someone. But like yeah, like when I'm cosplaying, I feel like I can like bring more characters to life.
And both of you are going to be busy all day at your desks. So, what are you looking for in the masquerade later for anyone that might be considering going and getting changed? Because look at the state here. None of you enter it out here. So yeah, what would you suggest to people?
I would say just do it. Yeah, it's the same as before basically. Just go for it.
And I guess is there an element of like not caring what other people say about you or what other people think?
Yeah.
You know, like we said before, you know, this is kind of a safe space for cosplayers, but
Yeah.
even within that, there's a little bit of kind of competition. So
Yeah, I mean, like, I would be lying if I said there wasn't toxicity. Like, there definitely is. And I think to say, oh, like, everything's perfect all of the time, like, that's just a lie. Like, it's really not. But I think it really depends with who you surround yourself with. So if I kind of get the feeling that, like, people are kind of, like, picking on someone else, or, like, especially if you're in spaces where people are making fun of other people's outfits, don't hang around with those people, because, like, they're not nice. And I think it's unfortunate that it's like kind of come to this. I mean, like that's a long topic, but like there is a lot of that. So just kind of be mindful of who you're with. If people are like being really negative and bringing other people down all the time, it's just not good energy to be around. You don't need that around you. Like, you can do better. Like, you don't need them. But yeah, as for if something gets said about you, or like you're worried about what people will think, whatever you do in life, people will have something to say, like whether you like it or not. But it's what you do with that is like, that's the main thing. Like, if you sit there and like let it affect you, it will. But like, if you think about it, like, you probably get one negative comment compared to like 50 really nice ones, but you will always remember like that one negative one. So you have to, I think, like, in the nicest way possible, just kind of like ground yourself, think, okay, it's not that deep, they didn't like my thing, oh well, I liked it, I'll just keep doing it.
Hi, maybe it's opening like a can of worms, but a common issue within the cosplay community is if you made your costume or if you bought your costume, and then this brings up like sort of like kind of rivalry. But what I think is, like, coming from a healthcare point of view, some people have disabilities, some people don't have the money, some people don't have the access. So even if it's not accurate, even if it's bought, even if it's secondhand, like cosplay is like when you're embodying the character, you're happy, you want to show your love, you want to dress up as a different person. That's it. It doesn't matter where it came from. Like, I really abhor that idea, especially when I've judged like some people who like have severe disabilities, but they still manage to come to the event. The fact that they're wearing costumes is already a big like courage. Like, it took me until I was 20 or 21 to start cosplaying. Like, but I've liked it since I was a child. But it took me a while because like I was scared that I'm gonna get like crucified for like either buying or like thrifting. I'm big on thrifting. Like, I cannot just like, because some people, they want it to be made like from the strand, from the wig, from the small fibers. That's just not gonna happen, you know. Like, I think we all should be like kind to each other. We should respect like what our capabilities and financial capabilities as well is. Like, it's we're all coming from different backgrounds. As long as we're here in the con, we're coming together, we're like all geeking out, then that should be like the pinnacle of it. Like, we shouldn't be bringing each other down basing on looks or like how accurate or how much it is bought. If it's a family who made it for you, like, it's good if your family made it for you actually. Like, when I'm like, sample for this one, I iron this myself, but back in Australia, like, my things, like, my mother will iron everything for me while I was doing the wig, and then one friend will like help me with the contact lens. Like, it's a group thing. Like, it's a good thing that brings the community and the family together. What's up? Is there something wrong? Okay, because that's my friend. That's my plus one. That's my plus one.
Okay, so we're just about running out of time, so we'll see you both later for the masquerade where you are both judging it.
Yeah.
And if any of you guys want to come along and watch, it's later on this afternoon, so hopefully we'll see you then. But without further ado, show your appreciation for our cosplay panel.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Sorry I'm late. Well, love you.